travelled on the tube once, coming from my studio back to the Foundry, and I mean, the blokes shouting at and whistling at him, and he just was so funny. He was so quick, at saying things and actually making people laugh. He was just a real showman. And he was really artistic. I don't know if he went to art school, but he certainly seemed like he did, because he just had a natural instinct for putting stuff together and seeing things that I didn't see, well, no one really wore jewelry then, but it was, there's sort of accessories that went with the outfits that made the whole look total. He was one that would see that. But we came to blows when it wasn't my fault, and he's never forgiven me, because a very ambitious journalist came to the studio and said, "What was it like dressing Boy George?" And I said the same as you. I said, he's a larger than life character, he's at the front, so he's the front man, he needs to be the person singing, because he's the vocalist, he's the singer. That came out in the paper as Sue Clowes said, Boy George is fat, and when she makes clothes, she has to think of the fact that he's fat, because I said larger than life character, that was delayed as fat, and of course, that went from, all the newspapers joining up. So by the time it sort of got up to the Manchester Evening News, it was like, Boy George is like Quasimodo with hairy arms and short, fat, hairy arms. Of course, he went berserk. And I was trying, at that time, there wasn't phones where you could say, oh, LOL, what a laugh, she said that. I mean, he didn't believe me. So that was the height of it all. That was the height of it all, was this and then he came back at me through the papers like, "Oh, bite the hand that feeds you," and then I went mad at that, and it was. I mean, looking back now, it's hilarious.